laughing in the back, learning lessons.
Thanks for joining us here. All right, a chance tonight. Lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Okongwu in at the center position.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Vucevic a screen on Collins. Here's Johnson. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bean passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now, here is Young. Last time out, he had 38 points. Collins dishes to Young. Collins setting the big for Young. Drives to the hoop. The layup missed. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Vucevic trying to get open. Can't hit that one. Hunter with some nice defense. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The Hawks working the ball around. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Releases from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Williams kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Driving the lane, and Levine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. 6-point game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he knocks down the first one.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
2 minutes remaining.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Robinson passes to Herter. Williams inside. Collins. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Collins has got 7.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
DeRozan dishes to Williams. No good. Shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. Robinson against Bradley. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bradley can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Robinson misses. Bulls trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Caruso. And stolen by Hunter. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Rebound by the Bulls. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Atlanta also making some changes here. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trent subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams against Jones. On the wing, Brown. Jones sets the pick for Brown. Back to Jones. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Jones is out there with Brown, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Brown, and Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that 6th sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Young pass to Collins. Young against Ball. Fires it up. Young, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jones, the pass to Brown. To the paint, here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
Some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Round with it, Okongwu covering. It's stolen by Reddish. To the middle, and finished off by Collins.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Trent, and stolen by Okongwu. Lobbed up there for Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins in a nice lather here. Versatile, explosive, high energy, and doing the job scoring it.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Derek Jones. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Troy Brown. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trent. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Young pass to Hunter. Over Williams. They grab their own miss. Huerter, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Young for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan against Bogdanovich. Williams can't hit. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Hunter. And the layup's good off the glass. Hunter's got his first basket of the night. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They lose the top spot, taking a step back now to number 2.
And right now, Chicago, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Atlanta leading by 3. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Levine dishes to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Williams finds White. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
The roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor. His game continues to grow.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams passes to Huerter. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside, Collins. 5 on the clock. Collins setting the pick for Williams. There's the drive. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Here's Caruso.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they clearly have the edge when you compare the two teams. But if they don't put forth the effort, the trap is set. I'm sure Coach will be all over them preaching that same thing.
And now, looking at the Atlanta Hawks, a pretty even matchup through this first half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. Up again. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball dishes to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic for the lead. And stolen by Hunter. Young with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fred's checked in for Hunter. Bulls trail by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vucevic is screen on Bogdanovic. Back to DeRozan.
give them a hand, fans. Your lovable dance team.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
So it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Ball. Fires top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Jones with him. He's picked up by Collins.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Bogdanovic after the Bulls pick up 2. Young outside. The pass to Collins. Over Levine. And there's Collins on the assist by Okongwu. 15 points for John Collins.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
All right, look who's coming out.
So for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Duncan Robinson in for Bogdanovic.
Give them a hand, fans. Your lovable dance team.
Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his first points in this one. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ball against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And the layup is good.
2 minutes.
Young's got his third basket of the night.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Ball against Young. For 3, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 7 points.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
The Hawks leading. Young pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Derek Jones Jr.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys on the line too often. Number 1, the Bulls.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now here's Brown. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Collins, back to Williams. Collins kicks to Robinson. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Over in the corner, Brown. Bradley a screen on Robinson. The feed to Bradley. Stolen by Collins. Back to Williams. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes to Williams. Over to the left wing. From outside the arc. Caruso, no good. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Hawks lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine on the wings. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's Ball in at point guard. Young pass to Okongwu.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Back to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Bogdanovic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Ball against Young. Okongwu. Bogdanovic wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the 2nd quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Vucevic.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. A nice shot by Young.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Levine can't hit. The Hawks leading by 8. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's White. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovic against Levine. Here's Young. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan finds White. Misses the 3. The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
Young with the steal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Okongwu. For 3, Hunter. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Trent. The Hawks leading by 13. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's White. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Atlanta again missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Hunter.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeAndre Hunter.
And it felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Levine finds Vucevic. Levine looking around. Now the pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left in the game. And here is Williams. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.